definitely your department. JDM. Soft top. Now, this is in really bad shape, but it is an OEM top. And he wants to stick with an OEM top because this one has lasted him so long and it's been outside. It's the original top. So we can still get the old part number OEM top. They're just at a premium price. So I mentioned this in past videos. The new part number from Honda sucks. I'll put a couple of pictures on the screen if you don't believe me how bad it sucks. It sucks so bad. Well, this top fits absolutely perfect. We do offer the Robbins top, but like I mentioned, he wanted to pay the premium for the old Honda part number. When I say old, it's only a year old, but it's the part number that fits perfect. He also wants to do the regulators. He said both the driver's side is completely quit, the passenger side is starting to go out. He wants to put 2 brand new OEM regulators in there, which are insanely expensive. It's like everything. Every time we call, the price has gone up. Even our parts guy was shocked when he read the price out to me for the regulators, and there's no real aftermarket option. So that's what's going on. Now, don't let the appearance put you off. As I've said so many times, the customer loves his car, whether it's a $500 car or a $1 million car. Doesn't mean you love it more because it costs more. It just means that you got more money. I always show you this, but you see down here the drains for your soft top. If I can get it to focus, these are completely blocked. That in the corner right there is the drain. That's the hole. It's completely clogged, which means when the water runs off your roof, it goes down to these. They're like a little funnel, and then they drain down to the floor. So this is something important to do. It's located in this area right here. You see this, very difficult to see when the top is up. It's here. And that one looks to be the same. Can you see that? This is the part number for the top that you want. They're floating around. There is a couple of guys holding them and marking them up. You know, it's kind of like supply and demand. This is the part number you want. I'll put something after this to show you the part number to avoid, the one that fits terrible. Anyway, we managed to get this one for him. Kind of a shame because it's the same material. Everything looks the same. I think it's just where they're assembling them, or the guy that assembles them. From what I heard through the grapevine, there's one guy that is putting them together. That's why they're slow coming. But anyway, in the seams, I don't think they're pushed together in the seams before they're bonded. This is always important to get the rivet tails out. If you ever get the jingling above your head, it's often these bars here, either the previous installer or even you left the tails in there, and as you go left and right, they jingle. Obviously he's got to sit out in the sun, but they have a really big wrinkle here, and then all the way through here, and then across here. This material was too loose. It was essentially, it was about ½ inch wider. It would come out. All right, guys, so I'm going to talk about soft top material. This is something that I've been thinking about for a while, and I finally got it together where I could get this ready for you. This is soft top material from a low mileage top. We basically had a car came in that a tree branch fell on his top and put a hole in it, and the insurance bought him a new top. So we took his old top and chopped it up into little bits so we can sell it to you. What a great marketing opportunity, right? We're going to get rich on this. I'm just kidding. We're going to try and sell you this material cheap. But the idea of this, if you have an OEM top and you just have a tiny hole in it, I don't want you to have to buy a new top. You see, there's my marketing. I'm going to show you a quick demo. This is what the material looks like. This is genuine Honda stuff. I just cut this little square out here, and I'm going to glue it on there and basically show you what I've done in the past. It works really well. So many times you'll get your material and it has just a little split, and you hate to see the whole top get replaced over a little tiny hole. So we're going to glue this over. You're going to glue it from the inside. So this is what your inside material looks like. This is the glue you want to use. We've had good luck with this. Now, there is a trick to using this stuff. So we're going to mask a small section off. You're going to make the area a little bit bigger than your piece. So directions say apply a coat on both sides, allow approximately a minute before bonding. And with a little brake cleaner, take off the excess glue until it fully dries. I'm doing this one-handed, but take your time. A little bit of brake cleaner on your rag. See, it brings it off. And what you're gonna do is let that fully cure. This is what we call the LHT TLC. It's just going the extra mile. Doesn't take much longer just to clean everything while it's out. It looks better, smells better, and if the customer looks back there, he knows you took the extra few minutes. This is the driver's side window regulator. So what is funny is when you search for this stuff, there is a lot of dealers online will advertise this price and it looks cheaper. And then when you go to buy it, either it's not in stock or the price has significantly gone up. So you've probably seen it. If you guys order online, you've probably seen it where you order it and it says it's in stock and it turns out it's not. And then they just refund your money. There you go, that's what the regulator does when it breaks. The whole thing just falls apart, the cables bust, and the whole thing jumps apart. There is the new one right here. So the new regulator is in and works. Actually, let me just double check it and show you.
Look at that.
Do you want the window to put that belt mold in?
Probably down.
All right, so look at that.
Auto even works.
Beautiful. So I've already removed this. It's best to do this when you take the door panel off because a lot of the times those clips go down there and then they rattle.
In case you wanted to show that a little closer up,
So
I took the sticker off with your phone number on it.
Oh yeah, with my personal call me anytime number.
I don't know why they put your cell phone number on the Honda part.
These have been an overwhelming success. So if you have this set from us, it's been actually selling really well. Got a lot of feedback from this. The best tool to get these kind of clips out. You see these clips, these plastic ones, or even the door panel, you can damage them. If you use the plastic, this will help prevent that because it's soft. If you use a screwdriver, this is the passenger side and it's essentially done the same thing, just one side is broke. There's the driver's side belt molding installed. What's going on under here?
Moving a couple things. I'm going to do a master cylinder brace and a valve cover.
He's buying a master cylinder brace. He's already purchased that in the store. He wants to do a black valve cover because this one looks kind of crusty. And you can see the paint's flaking. So we've got a new fresh black one going on there. And I think he wants an oil change, brake flush, clutch flush. I think he said it was 2019 last time this was done. And it's actually not the worst. He hasn't driven it much. Let's take a look on the inside. And that is perfect. Actually, it's got a little tiny drip. But you know what? That isn't bad at all. The fact that it's not leaking fluid, it's not dripping, I think we'll let that one go. We'll just tell it to keep an eye on it. Figured we'd show you what the master cylinder brace does. The reason for this is to keep steady pressure against that master because this whole master flexes under heavy braking. You can actually see there how much that moves. You see that? That's George pressing on the brakes right there. That's a ton of movement. That's a lot more than any braided steel lines would do. So basically what this does is once it's installed tight, it just keeps steady pressure against this. Now you got basically the strength of that rod and this whole brace taking up that load. It stops that movement. It makes a massive difference. One of the most noticeable differences you can make. It takes you 10 minutes to install it. Changing the oil, one thing to note, change the washer every time. Replace it. If you buy the LHT oil change kit, it comes with obviously a filter and a washer, but this one, as you see, it's been used plenty of times. Gives you an idea how many times that one's been used versus the factory one. Look at that. These were on his list. The injector clips, this is pretty common. The plastic brakes, and they can just pop off. The plastic is what holds it on, so if you push it on like this, right, there's nothing to stop it just coming off. Same with the coils. I don't know if they've been replaced. Looks like it's got new coils in it, some aftermarket coils. Yeah, looks like they're broken too. The little tab's broke. So somebody's put, so right here, you just pull on that, there's nothing holding it on. That tab is broken, you see that? Pretty common. We sell these in the store. We sell the coil clips, the cam sensor clips, and the injector clips. So you check those out, LHTperformance.com. Pick up a set when you're going to do your valve cover. You're almost certainly going to need it. Look at that. There's nothing left of that clip. They're falling apart.
These are already pulling out of the back.
That's just a misfire waiting to happen. All right, so let me go get another set if you want to just make sure they don't fall apart. I mean, color for color, you can go in the book, but yeah, best thing to do.
Same there.
Yeah, so whoever did the coils last.
That's still in there.
Didn't do you any favors by just breaking them and putting them back on and saying, there you go. Because if you had a misfire from the coils, you'd probably have a misfire from the wires too. So there we go, there is coil clips, injector clips, and cam sensor clips. I did a really detailed video how to replace these, and we even include the little tool with each one. So if you keep buying these, not only do you get a useful bag, you get a little tool that you can lose later on and still have a backup. So I'm not going to show you right now how to do it because I did that video. I'll just link it in the description, but I tried to take a lot of time and detail to show you how to do these so you don't have any issues. So you buy these and it's an easy driveway job. Just follow that tutorial and see how bad those are. Look at that, just literally fell apart. See that? They just get so old, and I don't know if I'm about to break in my finger or not. Might be trying to show off too much.
You get the piece stuck in your finger doing it.
Yeah, and I'll have a piece flattened in my eye or something. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'll probably end up breaking it and get it stuck in my finger, and next picture will have a band-aid on my finger. Coil clips, cam clips, injector clips. Now I can confirm every single one of them was broken. So I get a lot of people asking about this tool. Why do you make a tool for the oil cap? What is wrong with you? You can't take an oil cap off? Well, they can be kind of stiff and, you know, hard to get to. And if you're OCD like me, you don't want to use like tools to scratch them up. This thing here fits that. And like I mentioned, if you don't tighten it enough, it falls off and goes down there on top of the transmission, never to be seen again. All right, so two things. The truck is ready for an oil change, 30,043 miles, and oh yes, Sirius is free for the next 30 days. I'm a big believer of oil changes if you've never watched the channel. It's been 3,000 miles since my last confession. Oil change. We did the DOD delete last time this truck was in here. This is how you know something's reliable, when it's dusty. You're not under.
Where are you going under here?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, I just need to put. Oh, look, there's Esther. We needed to put oil back in it, which you put it in there, and you drain it from underneath, just in case you didn't know. Actually, if you own one of these as a V6, you probably don't know where the oil filter is because it's buried.
Went in like over here somewhere, but it was like the filter was down in that corner.
It was unbelievable. So the filter now. Let me get on the ground.
I think you can actually see it.
Yeah, it's super easy. So there's bottom of the motor. There's the drain right there, which is in the best place ever. And there's the filter. So it's a GM, so everything is going to be is just off metric wise. So it's not going to be a 17. It's going to be either a 16, a 15, a 13, an 11, a 9. So we make our own oil filter wrench for the S2000 and the Civic. And we now know more about oil filter wrenches than I ever realized possible. Well, this is one of the aftermarket ones that you can buy. It's a fairly cheap one. I got it for the GM filter, and I bought one for every other filter just so we could kind of test them and learn about them and see what the competition was. Just to confirm, this stuff is junk.
Coffee.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And thank you to viewers like you for giving us coffee cards. What did yours get? Same as me?
Same.
Ooh. Nice. So that's the choice coffee that we drink around here. Do you have the same thing, Esther, or you have something weird?
I have the same thing.
Oh, well, George was drinking like that weird stuff with like all kinds of colors in it and rainbows and umbrellas and stuff.
Apparently, it's no longer available.
Oh, really?
That's good.
No more ice cherry.
Cheers, Friday, cheers.
Yeah. I think.
Cheers. Better not be a compressor. No, that's just the box. Not to mention, that's a crappy compressor anyway.
Why do they even have that box?
Just, I don't know. I just probably had it lying around. Four Seasons compressor, George. Oh, okay, I'll take it back.
good for a couple seasons.
It's supposed to be good for 4 seasons.
That's the handle.
You know what though? My car's been together about a year now, so that's the 4th season. We'll see what happens.
All right, so if you want to put his name on there, just so we can put him on the shelf, and that way we can make sure it stays with his stuff.
Yes.
When you're done drinking your coffee. I'm super zoomed in, by the way.
It's a beautiful, brand new, pre-painted door handle for the driver's side, which is still available only in the Silverstone.
Oh, is it really?
Only.
And that's it?
it's only the driver's side. The left side, out.
Nice.
Can't get that one.
I just noticed my camera's all blurry. I've just rubbed oil over it.
Oh, sorry.
It looks like a foggy day through his camera. Look. GDM. We've got the new valve cover on. Just got to put oil in it. We're going to clean up the spark plug cover. This is something I've used and shown you on many videos. This is that TLC thing I keep telling you guys about. Just small changes not only just makes the whole thing look better, it sometimes motivates the customer to do more and gets him into his car. So we basically just use this as a core. We'll get a few done at a time, and then when we send this out to have redone, by getting a few done, makes it more worthwhile for him to do them, and obviously gets better pricing for us. Everything on his list is taken care of. All new clips, oils, fluids. Brand new Honda OEM top. We don't get to do this very often now, do we?
No.
The new top doesn't have that. Can I get it from this side? You get it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. George's going to take it for a quick test drive, and then we can call him. This one is ready to go. So that is it. This one is done. We're going to call the customer. He's going to pick it up. Like I always say, enjoy your cars. Doesn't matter what you drive, you're proud of it. We take pride in what we do. We treat your car like it's our car. Never judge a book by its cover. That goes for the customer and his car. Treat it with respect. Treat it like it's your own. Do your best every day. Get up, grind, make a difference. Guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Don't forget, enjoy your cars.